Hey guys, welcome back to Code Orbit. And this is day 13 of doing code sources to reach the Grandmaster level. And today's problem is die roll. So, Yaku, Wako, and Dot, very famous animaniacs, decided to rest from acting in cartoons and take a leave to travel a bit. Yaku dreamt to go to Pennsylvania, his motherland and motherland of his ancestors. Wako thought about Tasmania, his precious sun and sea, and Dot chose Transylvania. Okay. But to their great regret, the leaf turned to be very short, so it will be enough to visit one of the three named places. That's why Yako, as the cleverest, came up with a truly genius idea. Let each one of the three roll an ordinary six-sided die, and one with the highest amount of points will be the winner. Okay. Yako threw a die and got Y points, Wako W points. It was Dot's turn, but she didn't hurry. Dot wanted to know for sure what were her chances to win, say Transylvania. If it is known that Yako and Wako are true gentlemen, that's why they have the same amount of points if they have with dot, they will let dot win. Okay. So in input, we will take two natural numbers, y and w, result of Yako and Wako die rules, and we need to output the required probability in form of irreducible fraction in format a by b, where a is numerator, b is the denominator. If the required probability equal to 0, you output 0, 1. If it is 1, you output 1, 1. Okay. So Uh, let's see. I think so the problem is like this. Let's say we have a, I think, die given. Uh, let's say here is 1, 2, and similarly up to it is, I think, up to 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, a die usually has 6 sides, each with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's take the first example where let's say one got 4 points and the second one got 2 points. Now for Dot to win, she either need to get now to win, she either needs to get 4 or 5 or 6 points, which means there are three possibilities in which she can win. Okay, because if she gets equal to the greatest point, then she will be given the result as winner because both the boys are true gentlemen. Okay. So what I can observe is first you need to know that probability is equal to number of favorable outcomes upon total outcomes. That is the probability of anything. So here we can see from the first example that favorable of, outcomes where dot wins is 3. And since a die contains 6 outcomes total, so we have got 6 total outcomes. Now, when we reduce this fraction, we get 1 by 2 as the answer. So, yeah, what we need to do is represent in the form of fraction. So, I think what we can do is we always know that total outcomes t is equal to 6 and favorable outcomes, that is favorable outcome. Since total outcomes are 6 minus the one which is the greatest of these two, let's say 4. 4. Now 6 minus 4 is 2. Is 2 the answer of favorable outcomes? No. So we also need to add 1 because 4 is also included in that outcome. Yeah, total number of outcomes is equal to 3 by this formula. Or we can write as 6 minus x plus 1. That is our favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes. And where x is equal to maximum of both the points of the bonus, let's say y and w. Yeah, okay, oops, sorry. Yeah, so this is one thing. And now, how do we reduce the fraction? So, for reducing the fraction, here let's say it was 3 by 6. These are 2. We need to find the greatest common divisor that divides both of them so that we can divide both and get the minimal result. Let's say we have two numbers 3. Its factors are 1 and 3. We have 6. We have 1, 2, 3, and 6. Okay, sorry. This multiply sign should not be here since we are writing the factors only. 1, 2, 3, 6. Now we choose the greatest common divisor. You can see that 3 is the greatest common divisor that divides them both. And what we will do is divide numerator by 3 and divide the denominator by the greatest common divisor. So we get 1 by 3 answer. And you might be wondering, how do we find the greatest common divisor? So we have a formula for the greatest common divisor, that is greatest common divisor of A and B is equal to greatest common divisor of B of A modulus B. So yeah, this is the formula. What it does, let me show you. So let's say we have, want to find the greatest common divisor of 3 and 6. Yeah. So what we will do is, this is our numerator and this is our denominator. Okay. So we create a greatest common divisor function. We will get these two, numerator and denominator. And what we will do in this function is, we will the greatest common divisor functions get the greatest common divisor from both of these. So what we'll do is recursively get greatest common divisor of A comma A modulo B. Okay. So what happens here is, A is let's say 3 and A modulo 3 is let's say 3 modulus 6. So what do you get when you divide 6, uh, 3 by 6? So you get 0. And since we get 0, and whenever a digit becomes 0, that means the other digit that is there is the greatest common divisor of them. So here 3 will be the greatest common divisor. And we have this see from here that 3 is indeed the greatest common divisor. So what it does, it reduces one of your number to a small digit until it becomes 0. And if it becomes 0, is we will finish the function like this: is b is equal to 0, you return a, that is the greatest common divisor. So now let's code the actual problem, guys. So first we will take two variables that will be the points of the guys. Okay, and now what we'll do is create a m variable that will contain the maximum of both. And now numerator will be equal to our formula, that is 6 minus m plus 1. And since it is a dice, the denominator will always be 6. Now we will get the greatest common divisor, that is equal to GCD by the GCD function. Uh, I think it comes like this. Yeah. And now I'll pass numerator and denominator to it. Now we need to create a function which will take two variables. Okay. And now if second variable will be 0, it will simply return first one, or else it will return recursive GCD where the first one is A and second is A modulo B. Now, now we need to output our answer. So outputting, what we'll do is divide both the numerator, and then we need to add, I think, one this symbol, and then denominator by GCD. Yeah, now this is the whole code. I think we'll test for test cases. Let's take first one 2 comma 4, and the output should be 1 by 2. So yeah, this is fast, guys. Now we will completely copy our code and go to the submit section and simply paste it. Now let's see if there is some error or not. Yeah, it is running. Let's see, guys. And now from on, I guess after more 4 5 days, we will start to increase the difficulty level. Yeah, we have already done many 800 rating problems. Then we will do our problems also. So yeah, guys, this one has also been completely accepted. And this was it for day 13, guys. Stay tuned and thank you and bye bye.